So yeah, Charlamagne and Akademiks said that Charlamagne and Gillie and Wallo are not. They're pretty much dodging him from doing the podcast.
Nigga, this shit is tribal.
Yeah. So he's pretty much saying like he's been asking for them to do his podcast for over a year, and he can't. They're not making the time for him.
There's a discrepancy because you know they got it. They could do it.
Yeah.
Because they're all in that area. I think. I don't.
Yep.
$1 million worth of game. I feel like they do a lot of traveling.
They move a lot.
They
and they interview some
move
useless people too. So you know they definitely got time for academics.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Nigga, there's 30 minutes worth of advertisements in the middle of this shit. They
so,
definitely have time.
But Gillie and Wallo, they're probably scared it's gonna fuck up their marketing.
But they had Ack on theirs.
But they've done it before. Yeah, they had Ack on theirs though.
Yeah.
So that's why it kind of hits even
Nobody's
harder.
doing the swaps for Ack. Anytime something's up with Ack, they want him to run to
verse for verse.
Yeah, they want him to like run to their platform to talk about the controversy because it's gonna be clicks, but they won't go to his shit.
They may be nervous that they're at a point in time right now where they can talk to a lot of people that would never go to academics simply because they hate them.
Okay.
So they probably don't want to mess that up by associating with the nigga.
You think? But if I have you on my platform,
Then
I'm already I'm probably associating more. It happened in the past.
Yeah, like when was the last time Akademiks was
like
on $1 million worth of game?
I think it was recent.
It was like 2 years ago.
No more than 2 years ago.
Hey, 2 years is a long time, nigga.
But
Ack ain't done nothing. I mean, War Chirac was before that. Like,
yeah, but that's not even the beef.
6ix9ine was before that.
That's
like,
not even the bulk of his beef. Like he's done shit in recent history.
Okay, I will say the
Freddie
6ix9ine
Gibbs
is the
of
biggest.
the world. Like there's a bunch of niggas who would go to $1 million worth of game that's not going to DJ Akademiks.
Yeah, it was a year and a half ago.
yeah,
I don't know.
That kind of kills the point because it's like he's already been on their show.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it's like, what angle? Like,
Joe Budden
guess
been
they
on
just
Brilliant
not-
Idiots, nigga.
I guess they just not making time for it.
Yeah,
They're not.
And that's the thing. I just think
But-
is they're not prioritizing it. And pretty much what Ack was saying on his stream is that when his peers in this media space do reach out to him, he prioritizes their link up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Joe says he wants to do something, he says, make sure my schedule's free for the entire day. If Vlad does something, make sure my schedule's free for not the entire day. I'm just exaggerating. But you know, he's pretty much saying he has no problem clearing a whole day out for these people.
Is it back to what y'all talk about? Whereas if you're of the people, then you're never going to be able to get the people in the industry are going to not fuck with you for real, ever?
No. So the of the people thing is kind of an interesting thing. And we'll talk about that later. But I don't think it's that.
Okay.
I don't think it's that. I just don't think that. I think that maybe, I think possibly the people respect Act, but I think they don't respect him at the same time.
They don't respect him.
In terms of his other peers. They respect him enough to get the views off of him, but I will drag my feet when you ask me to come this way.
Yeah, probably the
You know what I'm
higher
saying?
levels don't respect
That's
Ack.
what I'm about to say. What does the New York Post think about TMZ?
Yeah.
For world star hip hop.
Yeah.
True. Well, I don't know about TMZ. I can't. I do wonder how they're like New York Times or something like that.
They get that.
I get what you're saying.
They gotta
I get
have
what
some
you're saying.
type of level of prestige. What's the word I'm looking for? Prestige. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. But like $1 million worth of game, podcast,
Yeah.
I don't know. Even though Ack just started his podcast and he closed the deal with no podcast at all.
He's number 2 on the complex list.
Yeah, I feel like
I was about to say, like,
I feel like that wouldn't block
Number
Charlamagne.
3.
Charlamagne went to him when he had probably 1,000 subscribers or fucking
Right,
10,000.
right.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
gave him a look. That's why you could tell this is personal.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it is kind of weird when you give me a look when I'm nothing, and then when I jump up to
Your
not
level.
not on your level, but
close.
like close to your level or closer to your level, I can't get the look no more.
Yeah.
That does seem kind of crazy.
And things, I don't know, things can change in a year. Like, has Act gotten worse? Has AK gotten worse in this year and a half?
Content wise, possibly.
Like how
I think it's taking a dip.
I don't
What
know
about
the
in terms of
numbers.
respect? Do you think he's more acclaimed now than he's ever been? Or
I feel like he hasn't done anything that would make people lose respect because I think the 6ix9ine thing was like the biggest, but like that was his second biggest L if we want to call that an L.
But then also
like,
the I'm the prize thing.
But that's
I don't think it affected him in hip hop as much because people already hated him already. You know,
Okay.
I feel like his biggest career strikes, and I'm just calling them strikes in certain people's eyes, is Warren Chirac, the 6ix9ine collaboration. So he's like 2 strikes, but then he went on $1 million worth of game after 6'9". So it's like it wasn't that big of a strike.
I was
you know
about
what
to
I'm
say
saying?
he's not the worst of his kind. Like
Exactly.
it's definitely personal. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I wonder
but-
what Charlamagne's angle is, but Charlamagne is chilling with Loon, and Loon sends bots, so it's like you can't even really test his moral compass anymore.
The standards are
Why did
low.
I get so upset about Elliot? He did something himself. It wasn't a computer.
He posted it.
Shout out to Elliot.
He's
God
marketed
damn
to
it.
Elliot. That's what
I'm
I'm
so
saying.
sorry, bro. You caught me. You got me fucked. Just like we got you red in that video.
You know,
you had me fucked
you
up a
got
little bit
frustrated
too.
off the pivot,
Off
but we're
the
good.
pivot. Yeah, we good now.
You know?
Because at least I
Yeah.
know ChatGPT didn't fuel this.
You
Right,
get what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
Niggas' knees started flaring up.
So yeah, but yeah. So, but I think now that Ack has made it. Well, it seems like now that Ack has made it. Now that he's made it public,
Yeah.
we'll get the episodes now. I think we're definitely gonna get the episodes now
You think
because
Charlamagne gonna go now?
for sure,
I think so. I think he
for sure.
has to,
Because
bro.
I think Charlamagne even brought it up somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I feel like I heard him bring
Oh,
it
no.
up somewhere where, or somebody
Akademiks said it. He said they
Akademiks
talked about
said,
it.
I talked to him.
Yeah.
He said he'll make the time. Don't worry about it. I'm coming. And he got me on the phone with Gillie and Wallo, which that seemed weird. I need to get you on the phone, but that's like besides the point. But
It just sounds like some moderating.
yeah, it sounds like some moderating, you know.
Yeah.
So
They're just reassuring him that it's not personal.
I think
and
that's
that it's no
all
bad
that.
blood.
So we'll get those episodes soon. I think.
But if
in
you
the next
get
couple
painted
months.
out as a quote unquote snake, going to do the thing that you're getting painted out as a quote unquote snake as, does that change the picture of you being a snake?
No, it's like being charged with racism and saying you have black friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ack wants to call. I mean, not Ack. Joe wants like us to unanimously just
Think
start
that
calling
Charlamagne's a snake.
Charlamagne
Yeah,
a snake.
that's what he
so
wants.
bad.
That's what he wants. He wants it. He wants it the most.
And that's what we felt like. That's what that podcast episode felt like. It's like, oh, you really just want us to be like, yeah, fuck Charlamagne. That
That's what
nigga's
they
a
want.
snake.
That's what he wants.
He wants that. He wants us
some
to all.
beef.
He wants us all to just collectively agree that when you think Charlamagne, think snake.
And he wants to be the center of it.
And he wants to be the one that ushered that,
That breaks the
mindset in
news.
for us.
Psychological association.
He been trying to work on us for the last couple months, bro.
We're
Yeah.
being groomed.
Yeah, we're being groomed to say Charlamagne's a snake. You know what I'm saying?
It
But
sound like he got me low key. So
yeah,
I'm about to say.
I don't believe it.
What's
Yeah.
Joe quarrel with Charlamagne? Does Joe have real quarrel?
Well,
Well, that's a perfect segue.
yeah,
nigga.
that's a perfect segue. So